What's going on, boys and girls? Well, today is Crow Day for old BBD, and you'll see what all of these supplies here are for here in just a moment. In fact, let me go over that for you real briefly. First of all, we have garbage bags here set up in honor of Tennessee's offensive performance yesterday, because that was definitely some garbage. Also, you know, got a lot of extra bags here in case Butch needs any of these for packing his shit and moving out of town. This is just up here because the Cardinals beat the Niners today, and that's always a good thing. Now, you're probably wondering why I've got a pile of bananas sitting over here. Cameron Dawson, a young man that is a Georgia fan. He is a Tampa Bay Bucks fan, as well as a fan of several other sports teams, but is a cool dude. So he mentioned a bet for the Georgia game this weekend, and I'm like, sure. And for some stupid ass reason, the thought of eating bananas popped into my head. I thought it would be hilarious for the loser of this game to, in his crow video, eat a banana for every point his team lost by. Thank God I put a cap on it at 7 points. Whew. Can you imagine 41 bananas? And at 7, we agreed that the first video you eat 3, and then, you know, the next video 4. There's a little more to it than that. I've had to do some stupid shit over the years following Tennessee for crow videos. This may top the damn market right here, and this was my own stupid ass idea. So, I sure don't want to monkey around with them Bulldogs anymore. Tennessee could definitely have used a hand yesterday. But as it were, I'd like to put a foot up their ass. That wasn't part of the crow video, that was just my own little add-in there. And it's true. Let it be known that I'm really not a big fan of bananas either. One, I didn't think to check on this, but I hope there's not some sort of bad potassium overload thing for diabetics. If so, I'm screwed. That's neither here nor there. So the game, totally embarrassing, completely and totally embarrassing. 41-0. Worst loss at Neyland since 1905. First shutout since 1994 against the Florida Gators. I was there that night. It frickin' rained a monsoon. Me sitting up in the upper deck with my brother. 2 quarterbacks played in that game that night. One was Peyton Manning. No, he didn't start. He was the backup to what starter, Tennessee Vols fans? You young guys may not know this, but you older guys will be right on it. Well, I sure wouldn't want to monkey around with that team again anymore. The other guy was Todd Helton, a Major League Baseball player that most assuredly will be in the Hall of Fame. Back to the game. First play of the game, what happens? Well, our future backup quarterback, Quentin, opened the Dormady for Georgia to whoop our ass. Dormady throws a pick. He admitted, waited too long to throw the ball. Quick 3-step drop, turn, throw, boom. Didn't happen that way. Instead, do the ball too slow, and fucking interception. Not the way you want to start a game. I'm not going to go into all the details of the game because you guys saw the game, and You know how bad it was. It was just horrible. 140 some yards total offense. Are you shitting me, Tennessee? I guarantee you, and I'm not just joking. I'm not just joking here. I bet you Greenville High School could have gained more than 145. I know they could have gained more than 145 yards on Georgia. Georgia's got a good defense, a really good defense, and they may be great by the end of this year. But right now, we helped you guys out a ton yesterday. I'm not taking anything away from you guys. It was a hell of a game, you know, for you guys, and you kicked the living dog shit, no pun intended. Actually, it was intended, out of us. You know when I knew we were in trouble? I knew Tennessee was in trouble when they announced they were going to checker the stadium and wear them, excuse me, gosh darn smoky gray uniforms. I love those uniforms, but we have won one game in Neyland Stadium with those damn uniforms. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's just one game in Neyland Stadium with those things. Man, I'd hate to monkey around with that team anymore. But, yeah, bananas loaded with potassium. And I can't swear to this. I'll let you know in a day or two. Probably help you shit, too. Especially if you eat 3 or 4 of them. So it's 24-0 at halftime. Cameron Dawson is just an awesome dude too, by the way. I'm gonna, if I remember to put the link in the description to his channel, I'm gonna do that. Two totally different teams going in two totally opposite directions. Georgia looks the part with Jake from State Farm. Somebody said that last night. That was pretty funny. Van Pelt. He called him that last night. Pretty funny. You know, he didn't have a great game yesterday. He threw 2 should have been interceptions, and 1 was interception. We just couldn't do nothing with him. We couldn't do nothing with nothing. And I told my roommate Brian yesterday, I said, we just can't get right today. We are the Tennessee can't get rights. And I think I even texted that to Volunteer Roadshow. Even if we did do something right yesterday, like John Kelly trying to get us back in the game on that 40-some yard catch and run, fighting for extra yardage, he gets the ball ripped away from him. I've seen some comments where somebody actually was pissed off at him for that. Dude, if you're a Tennessee fan and you're pissed off at John Kelly, just turn in your ball card now. Because that dude is awesome. I don't give a shit what Uncle Lou says. I still think I'm not gonna call John Kelly the best running back in the SEC, but he's top 3. You know, if he had an offensive line worth of shit to run behind, he would be proving that. But no, we've got this hot garbage that we've got. Anyway, that's 3 nanners, and that's all I'm eating right now. So anyway, go Vols, screw y'all, congrats Georgia, all you Georgia fans, especially you Cam Dawson, stand up dude, hell of a guy, and still waiting to hear from the neighbors. I'm going to give the neighbors a couple of days to leave a comment in this video about whether or not he wants this hat or not. If not, I'm going to give it to Cam. Alright, that's it. We suck.